A rotating soft brush. So while deep cleaning carpets, you can also grab large particles, pull in piles, and directly engage floors. DuoClean, invented by Shark.
So I'm so happy you're watching HSN today. My name is Marlo, and as you saw from the little video clip, we're gonna be talking about Shark's #1 best-selling vacuum. As a matter of fact, one of the things that makes this vacuum so unique is that it doesn't have one brush roller, it actually has two. And so you'll hear us talk quite a bit about DuoClean. If you've never seen a vacuum with two different brush rolls, one of the benefits is that it's going to do as well of a job on your carpets, whether it's a low pile or high pile carpets, and it will do a magnificent job also on your hard floor surfaces. Joining me for the presentation is Elizabeth Watts, who happens to be our Shark expert. It's nice to have you here.
Great to see you again.
So I want to start off by saying to everyone that I've known Elizabeth for more than 17, 18 years. So it's nice that she's here. Elizabeth has worked with Shark that long.
I have, yeah.
And I say that to you because she's had an opportunity to experience virtually all of their vacuums. This one, as I said before, is their #1. We actually have it in the dusty rose, and we also know that rose and the blush colors have been there's one of the flexible brushes that dropped. Thank you, Elizabeth. Rose and the blush colors have been the #1 color of the season, and so we're so excited that we have the dusty rose available. Since the brushes want to take center stage and upstage me a little bit, I think we should talk about them for a moment. So this one is what we're calling our
crevice duster, so you can pull the bristles out. You have to push the little button and pull them out if you want. I love this one. This is my new favorite because it is what we're calling our anti-allergen dust brush. It's just basically your new dust brush. It can rotate, so you have the different ways you can use that. Then this is your multi-tool, so it has the bristles and the upholstery strips under there. So if you're a pet owner, you're gonna love this. And then our under appliance one, I'm gonna show you how to use that in a minute, but this is a long, snaky under appliance one that can get to places where your other vacuums can't get to.
I know we're gonna get into this in a little bit, but I think it helps right at the onset because we've been talking about the fact that this is a very different, and when we say DuoClean, you can see that it actually looks different from other vacuums on the market.
That's right. It has that 2 brush roll system, and then it also has the LiftAway, which is what happens if you want to go under furniture. And as you mentioned, it works beautifully on hard floors, on carpets, on whatever your different surfaces. Oh, and we've got the best sealed system we've ever done with HEPA filtration. And also noise reduction, very easy to move around with these active glide wheels. So, I mean, really, when you start, it's almost, we probably won't even have enough time to talk about everything, but this is our best of the best. That's why we call it the Apex.
Well, if you'd like to order, this is available for you on 5 flexible payments. It's $43.99. When we launched this vacuum here at HSN in one single day, over 21,000 of you have ordered. It's already a customer pick with 4.9. The highest rating that you can get is a perfect 5. And this vacuum already, I don't think it's even been here at HSN for even a month quite yet, and it has a 4.9 rating. Virtually everyone has given it a perfect 5-star. If you have it at home and you love it, will you call us and tell us why? If you want to see this in action, we're going to demonstrate it for you now because seeing is believing.
It's true, and we have some amazing demonstrations for you here. I'll start out with some that we call our sort of DuoClean demonstrations, okay? So look at these messes on this floor. Hard floor, carpet, doesn't really matter, but I'm going to turn this on, and you'll see that both brush rolls start rotating together. Now look at these huge pieces of cereal. Most vacuums would push those, right, Marlo? They would snowplow. This is kind of a medium, particle, no problem. Everything's going right in the dustbin. But here's the kicker. This is cake mix. So sticky, maybe you're doing your holiday baking today. It's nice and cool here in Florida today, so we can be doing our baking. Look at how it shines and polishes that floor. And that's without having to get a different brush or a different tool, right? And not just flat messes, guys. This is the beauty of it. If you have pets, like I have 2 cats, kitty litter is a daily chore. With this, you can grab it. The vacuum only weighs around 15 pounds, and you can use it for kitchen messes, pet messes, your regular everyday cleaning. In fact, I said this the other day, this is the one that I choose for my whole house cleaning when I do that every couple of weeks. I don't do it every week. Hey, here's some hard floors. Now, this is another thing. Hardwood floors, people ask me all the time, Marlo, will it scratch my floor? Here's the cool thing. The front brush roll actually engages the floor, but the back bristles never even touch your hard floor. So it won't scratch. It picks up the large particles, but even more importantly, when I pull back, you'll see that those beautiful bright lights shining on this hardwood floor. I gotta stop it and show you the difference. Here's the dust, right? That's the stuff that sticks and gets on your socks. Look at this. Nothing left behind.
If you want those results, then give us a call. We'd be happy to send this to you. Our holiday policy gives you until the end of January for a full refund. I love that we can ship this to you with free shipping and handling. And you know what? When you really think about the features that are built into this is a wonderful, wonderful upgrade for someone who might have a heavier vacuum. Remember, this is just a little over 15 pounds. If you are managing and dealing with a heavier vacuum, give yourself the gift of a lightweight vacuum, never having to buy belts or bags or filters with this vacuum ever and ever. So this gives you a freedom of never having additional cost. So you're in a winning situation when you're buying this, and it's Shark's #1. Let's show you the vacuum and how it works on carpeting.
So what's awesome is when you turn this on, the on-off button is on the body, but right at my thumb, I actually have controls where I can easily go, to show you real quick, hard floor, medium pile, thick pile carpet. So you choose, and here's a little tip. If it's hard to push on your carpet because it's really plush, just dial it on up to your high pile carpet. Now, we picked up some big messes on the hard floor, but look at what I've got here. Hair, cereal, and yeah, those are fully popped popcorn. Can you even imagine trying to vacuum that up?
Not at all.
Like, you know, what would you do if you'd probably sweep it. I think we said that last time. You know, some people would probably sweep their carpet. Another thing this does, I was just showing you a minute ago. All right, you get to your bed, you get to your low piece of furniture. What are you gonna do, right? Move that piece of furniture? Well, with LiftAway, that's the second piece of really great technology. The pod comes off, and I still have that awesome rotating brush roll, the bright lights. Isn't that great? And this is something, you know what this does? This turns your upright into a canister now.
Look at that.
Right? And you can easily slide it back on. This pod weighs about 6.5 pounds.
Well, if you loved seeing that, if you love how you're able to remove the canister and how you're able to get underneath the coffee table or an end table, or think about your bed where all the dust bunnies are.
Oh yeah.
If you love that, then let us send it to you, because that's a reason, that's reason enough to make the purchase. We've set you up for success with this. It's $43.99 on a major credit card. Just a reminder of some of the key features. It weighs a little over 15 pounds. The cord is a 30-foot cord, which is super long. Why is that important? Where you're not plugging and unplugging, starting and stopping. You can literally go from one side of the room to the next. You're seeing a video that's talking about that first it was talking about allergy reduction, but also noise reduction. This is actually a quieter vacuum. And the Active Glide just simply makes the job a lot easier for you, which is what you want. Remember, Dusty Rose is the color that we have available. It is the color of the year. And so we certainly wanted to be able to give you an opportunity to be able to shop with us for this one. You're going to receive 4 great tools. We'll demonstrate them throughout the presentation.
Yeah, I'll show you a couple of them right now if you want.
Sure.
One of the neatest things about this type of vacuum is instead of having to worry about how do I get off the, how do I use the different tools, everything's labeled. So for the handle release, you push the button right here, it's right behind, lift off the handle. This is a wonderful way to dust with our new dusting brush. I love this. You can either, keep the vacuum in the upright position, or you can lift off the pod. But think about your flat screen TVs, all those great new electronics you're going to be getting for Christmas in your house, right? Or your appliances, you can use this, or just regular dusting. Another way, let's reconfigure this another way, Marlo. If I want the wand, which is a metal built-in wand, the release, it actually says wand release right on there, just pulls right out. That's it, it's integrated. So the tool I want to show now, I don't have a refrigerator, but I used this recently under my dryer. I had a lot of dust under my dryer. So look at this, the openings are down here, little brush right there. You can extend it. And what I would suggest is putting it on the wand, because I don't like to get on my hands and knees, right? So you just put the wand on there, turn the vacuum on, and imagine, right? This is underneath the washer or the dryer. You know what else is great for under the bed if you've got a low bed or a low couch? Just make sure you go front to back, because the suction's at the end. So you'll just go back and forth, front to back, and that's how easy it is to use. That's it.
So really for any job, yes,
true.
Primarily for your hard floor surfaces and your carpets, but even your above board cleaning. And I know we're even going to demonstrate how easy it is to manage with this vacuum if you have stairs. If you own it, call us. We're delighted to share with you some of the videos. And these are just real life situations that we all find ourselves in. When you're making an investment, I'm so happy that you're showing the stairs there. So we just talked about that.
It was quick, but there it was.
Yeah, what about your upholstery? Boy, if you've got a fireplace, that's nice, but there's that brush that we were talking about. That's really great for your flat screen TVs. Don't forget our testimonial talk line is open. We'd love to hear from you. If you're just tuning in, we are delighted to share with you one of our practical gifts and Shark's #1. It's hard to be #1. I mean, there's tons of competition that's out there when it comes to, everybody wants to be #1,
of course.
but very few can be #1. This is their best-selling vacuum of all time. And we're gonna demonstrate for you and really kind of give you the core of why it's #1.
Yeah, really, this DuoClean technology. I mean, over the years, how many times have you seen the vacuum really change, right? It's kind of been the same old thing since our grandmothers were, you know, vacuuming with those big, heavy vacuums. But what we did at Shark, of course, we always are trying to make 5-star products, and we do that by listening to our customers' feedback. So one of the first things that people said, I mean, one of the things we kept hearing was, we want one tool that does floors and carpets equally well, right? So what we did was we put that extra brush roll in front, and I just want to show you, eventually you will have to clean out that brush roll. Look at how cool this is. You can pop off the brush roll garage, but this really gives us a close and personal look. That wonderful helix design with even more bristles gets deep down into your carpets, and the front brush roll is polishing your floors, but also helping to pick up those larger pieces. So both of those are right in there, really easy to maintain. And honestly, I think that is one of the reasons why Shark has, you know, kind of catapulted Shark to the top. And if you have an old vacuum, it's not going to have this technology.
Yeah, and I think that's all the reason to make the investment in getting a new one. Listen, vacuuming is something that we can't get around, right?
We have to do it.
It's something that we have to do if we want to be able to maintain the investment in your flooring. And if you really think about what you've paid, whether you have hardwood floors or tiles or carpeting, it's all expensive.
It's true.
Try to replace a room of carpeting or try to replace a room with hard floors or a tile. It's expensive to do it. So we need to have the right tools to be able to take care of them and to maintain our home. And I love that you get the most advanced in technology at a really wonderful price. And it does make for a terrific gift. So we've shown you that DuoClean technology. I'm gonna walk on the other side here, and now we're gonna talk about power.
Yeah,
okay?
Really two things, power and filtration, Marlo. This one, it's totally full. You can look at my little vacuum container here. It's ready to be empty, but these are some of the things we picked up. There's coffee beans, there's popcorn. Popping this off, I just wanna talk first about this, the filtration though, because around here, see right here, there's a rubber gasket, there's a rubber seal in here. This is a sealed canister. That just means the air stays in here, it can flow through the exhaust and go through our HEPA filter. This is what allows us to trap 99.999% of dust and particulates. This is our little video, shows you kind of see the highlighted areas. Those are where the seals go. So if you just have a HEPA filter without a sealed system, it can, you know, the air can escape before it even goes through the HEPA filter. So that's one of the things that really sets us apart and makes us really proud. By the way, here's the only thing you have to do for maintenance. You're just gonna rinse that out every 3 months. Pretty easy, huh?
Absolutely.
No bags, no bags. That's the thing of the past.
And no additional cost.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the filtration power we're talking about. So full vacuum, it's attached to this crazy long tube, and I'm just gonna turn this on, Marlo. You gonna help me? Do you want to? All right, we're gonna throw in. I get it, honey.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Listen, you stand up there, I'll stay down here. This is 2 full racks of failure bottles. This weighs about 11 pounds, by the way, when we get it all in here. Can you believe that? So all of this weight is holding up by suction alone. And look, last one.
And you
it's
said
up
about,
there. It's
about 11
holding
pounds.
11 pounds, and it's full. Oh, we lost one. That's okay.
But when you think about it, I mean, this is, I think, such a wonderful and dramatic way to be able to show you. If it can suction up 11 pounds, think about what it's gonna be able to do for the dirt and the soil and the sand that might be on your floors and your carpeting. Remember, this is going to do a beautiful job, not only on your hard floor surfaces, like your wood floors, like your tile, like your marble, like your linoleum, but it does a remarkable job on the carpets because there are 2 brush rolls. It's one of the best that we've ever offered, so much so that you've made it a customer pick. Here's something else I want you to do. I want you to shop it. I remember when I presented this with Elizabeth a couple of weeks ago, I went online. You know, come on, when you're making an investment in something, you always want to know where you kind of stand with price. It's good to know if you're getting a great deal. I saw this online, sold at even other retailers for a whole lot more. So if you want to have some fun, shop the price a little bit.
Yeah, check around for sure.
You'll be so delighted with our price of $219.95. By the way, that's our sell price. Our regular price on this is about $300. And I found it out on the internet for even over $400, this exact model. So go online, do some shopping, but if you'd love to have it, as we mentioned, over 21,000 were sold in one day, almost all perfect 5-star reviews, and it's Shark's #1, and you get to at least get it at home and kind of test the waters a little bit. And I love how Elizabeth explained it. You know, it's true, not much has changed in the way of vacuums until now. And I think for those of you, if your job is to do the vacuuming in your life, you're going to love this vacuum.
Yeah. It's less than 15 pounds. A couple of other stats. It's got a 30-foot cord, so super easy to go from room to room. You don't have to be plugging and unplugging. Also, we haven't even mentioned the 7-year warranty from Shark. That's how much we believe in this vacuum, way above industry standard. And I've got a little challenge for everybody, Marlo. When you get your brand new Shark at home, take your new canister out and you'll put the vacuum snaps together in about 3 snaps. Now, this is an empty canister. Yours will be even cleaner than mine because it'll be brand new. But I want you to have a look at my floor. So the challenge is this. Take your old vacuum, clean a room, pick a room, bedroom, living room, whatever you want, but it has to be carpeted. Clean the carpeted room first, then take your brand new Shark, go over the same area. Now this is our Apex line, Marlo. We've been saying it's our best of the best. And part of what that means, as we showed you with the billiard balls, this has got actually more suction than our other vacuums. So this is our most powerful vacuum. All right, beautiful, beautiful carpet lines. My carpet looked clean to start with. Your carpet at home will look clean after you vacuum it with your old vacuum. And then do this. Empty out your canister and just see.
Oh my gosh.
Look at all the stuff that was in here.
What I would do to be a fly on the wall to see your facial expressions.
What is all that? Yeah. Unfortunately, a lot of vacuums just don't have enough power to kind of get down to the pad, right?
Yes.
But that's what we want. We want to get the hair, the dust, the stuff that's underneath there, and that's what you'll be able to do with Shark.
I'll tell you what, if you want to take the Shark challenge, then let us deliver this to you. If you're looking for a great gift to give to someone, maybe it's your parents, or maybe there's someone in your life who, you know, everybody wants to keep their house in nice, pristine condition, but perhaps the vacuum that they have right now requires bags. Come on, let's be honest. That's old school. That's old school. Right? Here's a way to free yourself of buying bags and belts and filters. But I think most importantly, to give up the weight. I mean, if we're very candid, vacuums can be very heavy. And for a lot of us, I'm having challenges with my back right now. Some of you have challenges with your hip. Some of you it's impossible for you to be able to manage a 20-pound vacuum. When you think about a little over 15 pounds, that's fairly lightweight when it comes to a powerful vacuum like this. That reason alone should have you on the phone lines securing this. But we want to show you more because believe it or not, we're just getting started with all that you can do with this.
I just want to remind everyone too, 15 pounds is the upright. When you use it in the pod, this is about 6.5 pounds. So a lot of people use it like this, Marlo, just to kind of zip around, maybe around the table, you know, get under the beds. This is how easy that is, and then it just slides right back on. So it's really a 2 or 3 in 1, you know? It's kind of like the pod, it's the upright, or it's a canister. So again, I'm going back to hard floors. I'll just remind you that it's got 3 settings. So that's right at your thumb. You can choose hard floor, which just slows the brushes down. It's still, both brushes are rotating, whether it's hard floors or carpets. But you're seeing these amazing demonstrations of picking up huge piles of stuff without pushing it or scattering it, right? And I think that's some of the reviews, that's what people were saying. They could hardly believe the stuff this would pick up.
I'm telling you.
I saw some crazy videos too on YouTube. Did I tell you this before?
No.
I just was searching around. People were picking up some crazy stuff with this vacuum. I don't suggest that, but if you want to laugh, have a look at some of the crazy stuff people.
I'll check it out.
I know, check it out. Okay, so we did all those piles and all those, you know, everything from large to small particles. Now we're going to do a little challenge. You want to help me with the side-by-side? We have here one of our best-selling Sharks of all time. This is the rotator. Some of you probably have this in your closet still. Great vacuum, huge suction. But have a look at the front here and the difference between kind of what we were saying, old school. It's not even that old. It's like a few, you know, 2 years old. And then the new one. This is the DuoClean. We took away that front wall. We added the soft bristle brush. So Marlo, would you mind using this one for me?
I'm gonna hide my card here.
Do you want me to hold it?
No, I got it.
Oh, you got it. Turn it on for you.
Okay.
Now there's dust and little cookies on this hardwood floor. So go ahead and see, do your best. I'm not laughing at you. That vacuum is just not designed to do that, right? You know what scares me even more though? Here, pull back a step.
My poor cookies.
I know, of course it didn't pick up those.
Oh,
but
no, put them all in a row.
Look at all the dust it left. Now, to be fair, when we sold this, we always gave you a separate tool for your hard floors.
And does that say professional? I mean,
it is.
Still a great vacuum.
Great.
Just different technology.
Exactly.
Okay.
Not designed to be able to do this. But what we did at Shark, we said, you know what? There's got to be a way to put everything in one head. right? You don't need a separate brush. You don't need a separate head. You don't need a duster tool. Everything is built right in. And watch this, when I pull back, this is the magic. All that dust is gone. In fact, let me eat your cookies after here.
Oh, that's not right.
Look at that, even the dust you left behind. Isn't that amazing? So think about the time
I tell you,
save,
I tell you what, it's so well stepping into this newer technology and making the investment. Boy, it's night and day. And here's the truth, I think most of us probably have this vac or style that's like this.
Sure.
Because this is newer technology, but that's why it's a customer pick, and that's why it would make for the most awesome holiday gift. If you'd like to order it, don't forget we've got the free shipping and handling. We've got our FlexPay for under $45. That's instant and free. And it also comes with Shark's 7-year warranty. So thank you for your phone calls. We're gonna get this right out to you. Elizabeth, always wonderful to see you.
Great to see you. Happy holidays, everyone.
Thank you, everyone. Please stay on the phone lines because more great practical presents coming your way. Don't forget we're tag teaming. We've got so many gifts that Lynn is standing by with yet another great gift idea.